Have you ever asked yourself, why do I keep falling for people who hurt me? You know they're not good for you. You see the red flags. You promise yourself, never again. And yet, there you are, answering their message, giving them another chance, hoping this time it will be different. But it's not weakness. It's psychology. Let's talk about it. Falling for people who hurt us isn't just a coincidence. It's a pattern. A cycle our minds fall into, not because we enjoy the pain, but because we recognize it. In psychology, this is known as trauma bonding. It happens when love and pain are so deeply intertwined that we start to confuse one for the other. You see, when someone gives you attention and affection, and then suddenly withdraws it, your brain reacts like it's in danger. You begin craving the validation that was taken away. And when they finally give it back, your brain releases dopamine, the same chemical that's triggered by addiction. So what you think is love is often a chemical loop of anxiety, hope, and relief. That's why you can't just move on. You're not battling logic, you're battling biology. When a relationship swings between affection and rejection, your brain learns to associate emotional intensity with love. Calm people start to feel boring. Healthy love feels too quiet. You crave the highs and lows, the chaos and the calm, because your nervous system has been trained to see unpredictability as passion. This is why you might say things like, I know they're bad for me, but there's just something about them. That something is the rush of cortisol and dopamine, the same chemicals that keep gamblers glued to slot machines. It's not that you love the pain. It's that your brain is chasing the high that follows it. Our relationships as adults are often reflections of our earliest attachments. If love in your childhood came with conditions, if affection was inconsistent, if approval had to be earned, your subconscious learned that love is something you must fight for. So when you meet someone who is emotionally unavailable, part of you feels strangely at home, not because it's right, but because it's familiar. That's how unresolved wounds disguise themselves as chemistry. You're not attracted to who's good for you. You're attracted to what feels familiar, even when it hurts. Love should feel like peace. But when you've lived in emotional chaos, peace feels uncomfortable. It's easy to think that real love is meant to be dramatic, full of tears, fights, and grand makeups. But that's not love. That's emotional survival, disguised as connection. In a healthy relationship, there are no games. You don't have to earn their attention, decode mixed signals, or beg for consistency. Real love doesn't feel like anxiety. It feels like clarity. But when you've never experienced that kind of love, your brain confuses stability with boredom and passion with pain. One of the hardest parts of leaving a toxic relationship is the hope that they'll change. You hold on to the memory of their best moments, the soft voice, the apologies, the promises. You convince yourself that maybe if you're patient enough, kind enough, forgiving enough, they'll become the person you fell in love with. But that's the trap. Hope becomes the glue that keeps you stuck. Psychologists call this intermittent reinforcement. It's the same mechanism used in gambling addiction, unpredictable rewards that keep you coming back, again and again, chasing the high of maybe this time. You don't stay because of who they are. You stay because of who you believe they could be. Healing begins the moment you stop asking, why do they treat me this way? And start asking, why do I allow it? Because the truth is, you can't change them. You can only change what you tolerate. Breaking the cycle means reprogramming what love feels like. It means sitting with discomfort when peace feels unfamiliar. It means learning to recognize that calm does not mean dull, and that safety does not mean lack of passion. The more you heal, the more your definition of love evolves. You'll stop craving people who confuse you and start being drawn to those who respect you. You'll stop mistaking inconsistency for intensity and start realizing that real love doesn't have to hurt to be meaningful. Healing is not about cutting everyone off overnight. It's about understanding the story behind your choices. Ask yourself, what does love feel like to me? Do I feel anxious when things are calm? Do I equate chaos with passion? What am I afraid will happen if I finally let go? The more honest you are with yourself, the freer you become. Because falling for people who hurt you isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you're seeking healing in the wrong places. Maybe the lesson isn't to stop loving. Maybe it's to stop mistaking pain for love. Because when you finally understand that love isn't supposed to break you, you start demanding something different, something kinder, steadier, deeper. And that's when everything changes. If this message resonated with you, take a deep breath and remember, you don't have to repeat the same story. You can rewrite it. Hit the subscribe button, because on Mind and Meaning, we explore the psychology of healing, self-worth, and emotional growth every week. And if you've ever fallen for someone who hurt you, tell me in the comments. What did it teach you about yourself?